Hi, I just want to shoot a short video of how we're going to expand more in the Spanish market. A lot of people ask us how we can get leads in Spain, and we'd hitting a brick wall till I actually cracked it about a week before Christmas. So what I did, I spent quite a bit of money on some American guru teaching us how to do Facebook ads, and to be quite honest, it didn't work. I wasn't happy with it, and the amount of leads we're getting off Facebook in the UK, I thought there must be a way to do it in Spain. So I'm going to actually show you how to do that in a second. But I just want to show you the Spanish market first of all. If you've got people sponsored all the way around the borders here of Portugal, you'll get some cross-border business. And again, across the border to France and Andorra, you get some business as well. So just going to talk a little bit about this, where I just go to the next page. So what we've got to play with in Spain, we've got a population of just over 47 million. Living out there at the minute in Spain is 700,000 English people. Now, a lot of them people are going to be older people who have retired to Spain. They might be running out of money, might be looking at an opportunity. But what you're going to find with them is they're probably not going to be that good on the internet, but they will have children who are very good on the internet. So that's a way on that. But the marketplace there is just over 1% in Spain of the English people. So it's a tiny market compared to the Spanish market. So how do we get into the Spanish market? Well, the percentage that speak English in Spain is just over 10 million. So there's 47 million people and 10 million of them. So that's good if you can get some of them people, but it's not. They don't need to be able to speak the language. That's not important. Also, they've got a huge unemployment rate of young people. And guess what? All their mums and dads in Spain would love for their children to have some kind of opportunity or a way to sort of even make money. Not even the huge amounts of money you can get from Clean Easy for building a team. But if you look at the bottom here, you kind of quite see it on here. In 2010, youth unemployment under 25 was 43%. That's nearly half. And today it's not much better at 41%, nearly 42%. So it hasn't much changed in 10 years, and it must go up and down. I guess this is when kids leave school and the next batch comes to school and it drops down a little bit and follows that cycle. So it's huge. All their mums and dads looking for an opportunity for their kids. And then also you've got the mums who's had their children who probably would never want to go back to work if there was a way around it. And obviously we can show them how to do that. So this is really exciting as well. Spain is a European leader in smartphone penetration. There's only two, if you read at the bottom, there's 2014 figures, 20.6 million people have smartphones in Spain, and the only two countries that actually beat them are Denmark, Finland and Norway. And if you think UK is not even on there, what we're doing by operating our business using smartphones. So that's a massive opportunity. So now what I'm going to do is show you how to do it. So just head across to Facebook for a second. I was going to show you something. I might have to find somebody else. So if you come on here and you look at buying and selling groups, and I've done a map. This is where you find all the local buying and selling groups to join. But I thought, hang on a minute, have we got the same in Spain? So if you zoom right out, there might be an easier way to do this, but just by zooming right out till you hit Spain, then you move it across till it becomes the center, and then you zoom in, and then you just move around a little bit, move to different places, and see all the different buying and selling groups popping up. And there's hundreds of them, thousands of them. So everybody in the team can be joining different groups, placing adverts, looking for people to join their team. So if you want to get some near the borders, just move that across a little bit further. You can see the ones that's close to the borders, which obviously if you get someone to join there, then more than likely know some people over there. So how do you find out if it's a buy and selling group if you don't know English at all? If you don't speak the language of Spain, like most people won't doing this at the minute, or even want, I don't think you even need to learn it, to be quite honest. So say we'll click on this one for example, and then you copy that, and you go up here. I think I might have already put this one in, but you put translate Spanish to English, and we'll put that in there, and it is sold, purchase or given in surrounding areas. So it's a buy and selling group. So that means you can actually sell stuff and look for people to actually join the business, just like we do in the UK. So this is how you actually do your adverts as well. So you'll do a reverse translate English to Spanish, and then put whatever you want to put in the advert, just like in your UK, to get people to message you to actually join. Now I've actually put a website together, which I'm going to share below this as well, so you can actually use that. It's a Spanish video plus showing the products, and then a Spanish story below that, so they can read it in their own language, and then getting them to message you. Now by using this translation facility, you can go back and forwards and just answer the questions. And I've got a friend who had a very successful business in Spain, and just doing this, communicating with his team by just messaging using the translating tool. So that's going to be fantastic, and it's a bonus if you'll pick up somebody who speaks perfect English, so it'll be great. You'll be able to communicate with them as well. But I don't think you even need to do that now, because I've been amazed at how some people in the team in the last year have been able to sponsor people just by messaging. So if you can do that in England, you can do that in Spain. So that's how you do it. That's how you translate it. Now we'll just come out of this a second. Go back to the groups. It came across here. So we'll just come out again. So that's Spain. Now obviously we're going into other countries in the next few years. Will it work anywhere else? So we'll just come across here, and we'll go to Germany for example. I'm not saying it's going to be Germany next, but if they're opening up countries, it's got to be on the line. So zoom in there. Load of buy and sell groups there. Move across a bit. Loads of buy and sell groups. Move across a bit more. Loads of buy and sell groups. Go into Holland. Loads of buy and sell groups. Go to Belgium. Let's go to Belgium. Get the idea. Loads of buy and sell groups. Come across to Poland. Czech Republic. Loads of buy and sell groups. Poland. Loads of buy and sell groups. You can get it. We'll go down to Austria as well, just see if they've got any. Loads in Austria. Italy. Come down to Italy. Loads of buy and sell groups in Italy. So you get it now. There you are. You can guess out that means buy and sell without even me speaking Italian. So that's fantastic. We've got now a way to market all these different countries and using the translation tool. So also, if anybody replies on Facebook, say if I'm using Natalie for this because Marcel didn't have anything on there. Natalie's over in Holland, and she wrote something in English. There you are. She wrote something in Dutch. No, we'll go a bit further down. Oh, I've lost it. There you go. Just something, wrote something there, and that'll automatically translate on Facebook. So once you have people in different countries and they start communicating, you'll actually be able to see what they'll be able to watch our if they join our Facebook groups, they'll be see what we're writing in English, and it'll automatically translate into Spanish. So I'm so excited about this information. It gives everybody the opportunity, if they want to sponsor in a different country, they can do. It's a massive opportunity. I know people say like there's plenty to do in the UK, and boy there is. We could grow 20 times, 30 times more than where we are in the UK. But if you can get somebody if you live in Newcastle and I can get somebody to join in London, you might as well get somebody to join in Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Denmark, whichever country we go in the future, because communicating now with the internet's so easy. So below this video I'm going to give you the website that I've actually set up, which you can use. Good luck with that, and look forward to the team actually exploding in 2017.